Hello, hello, hello. Wherever you're joining in from, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and how's your day? How's been your day? Welcome to Hardcore Studio. All right, so tonight we're painting this beautiful piece here, and it's a boy. So what I'm going to name this drawing? It's nighttime here in Nigeria, Africa. So this night, I'll be painting this along with you beautiful people. So let's go. So what should I name this? This beautiful boy. This handsome boy. What am I? Okay, I'm going to name him Ade. Yeah, Ade. Oba. Yeah, Oba. His name is Oba. So we're painting Oba the boy. Oba the little boy. Okay, my palette is a brown skin boy. You know me. We represent motherland Africa. Okay, some undertone skin there, yellow. I've painted some sunflowers in the background, and I think there's one here. It's a big one here, but you must centralize this for now. Yep, okay. Orange, yellow, blue, because somebody said boys like blue. We'll see. Lemon green, red if we have to, and then black. So, yep, let's go. We'll start with the skin, the biggest part, which is this. So 2 months, this is July 2025. 2 months ago or 3 months, March is the third month, right? 4 months ago, yeah. So we had the no March, pardon me, May 16th is the International Day of the Boy Child. And I had to volunteer at an organization that focuses on the boy child as well as sports development in primary and secondary school children, right? And I'd actually seen a couple of years ago that we actually have an international day for the boy child, but it's not as prominent, it's not as popular as the International Day of the Girl's Child, and of course Mother's Day. I mean, nothing can rival that. Nothing can rival Mother's Day. Let's just rest on that one. Mothers are good. God bless them. Fathers are good too. We love you. Mothers just have their very unique, place. And it's without competition. Amen? Amen. All right. So, hi. Where are you tuning in from? Drop your name. Where you're tuning in from. And something you want me to know. Maybe you have a request. Just drop your name. Let me know where you're tuning in from. You're welcome. You're welcome. This is Hardcore Studio. So I was talking about the International Day of the Boy Child and how it's not so popular. And then I volunteer with this organization. It's an initiative here in Nigeria. And I work with the Child Protection Services here in Ogun State, Nigeria, to organize programs for the boy child and both male and females that are involved in sports as well. So it's like they do both the focus on the boy child, advocacy for the boy child, as well as sport development for both boys and girls, which is really amazing. And I volunteered as the project manager, and It was one of my best experiences in volunteering. I've had 13 years now, yeah. 2025 will make it 13 years I've been volunteering. It started since 2012, yeah. And that was to a small village in Osun State, around Ife, Nigeria, for medical outreach. All right, that was the official times. Well, I felt like I'd done some goodwill stuff here and there, helped in the neighborhood, serving church, yada yada yada, you know. But that was like officially when, you know, joined an organization for an official, you know, outreach to the underserved in far-flung communities. Far-flung, such a tongue twister. Yeah. All right. So it was interesting because most people, a number of people, most people don't talk much about the boy child as much as they talk about the girl child. And I think about that time, the painting, I did a painting of a boy on a skating board and I talked about it. So I think this would be like part 2 of the conversation that I started then. You can check the other video in the channel. It's a boy with an afro on a skating board. Very colorful too. Very lovely painting there. And I think I made it that night or a day or two after that outreach. It should have been after because I would have been very tired too. I think I would have been quite tired to have done because it was intense and I was the project manager in charge of logistics and whatnot. I was also the event host, you know, and it was fun. I had so much fun with the boys. Children asked the most interesting questions. You better be ready. And we had a lineup of about 5 speakers. Yeah. 1 female and 4 males because we really wanted them to, you know, have these conversations, get to hear these answers directly from strong male models, you know, that really affirms them and not just randomly from a female. They might not really connect. So we had more male speakers and then just 1, and then the only female speaker happened to be the convener of the initiative, and that was even why she was on the panel of the speaker. We would have loved to make it an all-male speaker session. Do you think that's a great idea? It worked, but what do you think? What's your feedback? Would you have preferred we had like, oh no, we actually had 2 females, yeah, 2 female, 3 male speakers. So I guess that balances it. I just remembered. And the female, one of them happened to be someone they're very familiar with, which is the head teacher of the school. And she was the entry point to the boys. She was our contact person to help organize the boys and put them in order. Man, they were quite an handful. Boys are such beautiful children. I mean, all the energy and strength. You know, so it was really interesting managing the logistics, you know, keeping order while still engaging their, you know, trying to hold their attention. And their age range was between, I think the youngest should be age 6 or 7 to age 13, 14, 15. Yeah, I think so. Am I right? No, I don't think anyone is as old as that. We should be looking at age 6 to 12. That seems like a more correct um, age range. Yeah, I think that was the demographic we worked with. And it was beautiful. We talked about house chores, how it's not exclusively a female thing and it's just being responsible, when both male and female gets to handle house chores in the house, gets to handle chores in the house. Tautology. All right, I think I'm good with the face, and I'll go to the neck. And then we also went ahead to talk about domestic violence, abuse, and mental health issues that boys are battling with, why they should speak up and not be silent when they feel they're in danger, they're already in danger, something is happening, they don't feel comfortable, or they see something that is wrong either in their neighborhood, right in the house where they live, on their street, or even at school. Speak up. So the theme was speak up, be heard, be seen. Yeah, I think that was the theme for this year's International Day of the Boy's Child. And it was such an eye-opener for me. And one beautiful take-home was we need to catch these beautiful children. Thank you for the likes. Guys, please, I need more likes. I need more likes. I need more likes. Please like the video. I think I'll just hold on for a while now while we like the video. So let me hold on. You like the video, then I will continue after you like the video. Yes, I'll just hold on. I'll wait for you. Please like the video. Thank you. So it was excuse me. It was beautiful, having to have such conversations with them, to speak up, to seek for help, not to be afraid, to also stand for others that they feel might be in trouble, yeah. So we had such conversation and it was beautiful. It was beautiful. I think I want to make the okay. I'll make his sweatshirt blue. Then I'll make the background very colorful. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'll just keep the sweater a darker color, so it stands out against the very colorful sunflower field is standing in, which is something I love about this drawing, And then sometimes we should always remember that these boys are still children, and there are certain responsibilities that are quite unfair for society to just trust on their shoulders. I feel it's the height of irresponsibility, really, as a society, as parents, even as siblings, as neighbors, as people around, to just expect these boys to, man up, keep quiet, don't talk about your feeling. No, it's not right. It's not fair. They are children. They are not men yet. So it's okay for them to break down. It's okay for them to cry. Even grown-up men cry if need be. It's therapeutic. You just let it out, and in a very safe environment, not being petty or acting sport about it, no, but in a very safe environment. Adults have to let out cry sometimes in safe environments, in quotes. Not to talk of children, come on. Let these kids be, they are children for a reason. Don't take the childhood away from them. Let them play in the sun, run around in the rain. Let them just, play silly. Be happy because adulthood is serious business. Don't let them start thinking too much about life at such a early age, which is quite sad. When I was designing infographics, flyers, and stuff for this organization, um, I had to, get some images online about birth child, and some that I saw actually broke my heart. I saw the picture of some young boys in a pit. They were dogging out like a well, or they were working in a mineral field, trying to dug stuff out, maybe diamonds and stuff from the pit, and they were all covered in dirt and mud with shovel, diggers, headpans, and I'm like, what? Children do stuff like this? Yeah, I've heard about it, I've seen something, but it was that moment that reality actually struck me that these stock images are not, you definitely won't have, it's very unlikely for you to see a photographer that want to replicate something like that and then cause children and say, oh, I want you to model like this. It sounds really weird. I did a bit of photography and I know most photographers would not want to do that. It's just weird and silly. It doesn't sound right. So I knew for a fact those stock images were real life. They were taken from real life situations. They were taken from an actual mineral field in Africa where these children, under very dangerous circumstances, are scavenging for minerals. Their fingernails ridden with dirt, their faces covered in mud. Oh God, it broke my heart. I think I still had one or two of the pictures, and God, I just said, God, what is this? What can we do in our own? You can't save everybody. Yeah, bitter true, but it's what it is. But in your own little way, whatever little boy or girl you can help, just be an angel. God bless you for that. Absolutely. It's a worthy cause to live life for. Yep, absolutely. Okay, so I don't know if I'm to make this a second color, but I think I'll just make this green and then go ahead and paint the red. These are his back straps, so I don't want to paint over that. So let me make demarcations. These are his back straps right there. Okay, right there. So yeah, a lot is going on, and I feel we need more organizations also paying attention to the boy child. As much as I've always been an advocate for women, youth, both girl child, but I also feel it shouldn't be at the extreme neglect of the boy child as well. Yeah, society have been quite, over the century, there have been quite a number of cultural biases against women, against the girl child, and it's sad. Absolutely sad and inhuman, and I'm absolutely against that, all right? I also feel while we make beautiful policies for the girl, we shouldn't tilt the balance of skill in such a way that the graph is now skewed too much to one side with so much attention on a girl child, and we neglect the boy child. Like I said in the first painting, at the end of the day, all the training you've given to this girl, most people on earth find love, get married, or settle down. Most people. It's just very few people that were like, okay, they're not going that route and it's fine, their choice. So that means a very large percentage of these girls you're training with all these beautiful policies will most likely be coupled up with a man at a point in adjoining. And so if this man is coming from a bad childhood, a terrible childhood, and has not properly healed, or they have the what's it called, the privileges that a girl child has because of these beautiful policies that are carefully crafted for the female gender, over the past years, from different advocacies all over the world, which is beautiful. I'm also part of that movement solidly. I'm a huge ambassador for that now and tomorrow. Amen. But I'm also a voice of advocacy that we need more board child organizations. I found a couple online and I was really excited about what they did. I can't remember their name now, but I think I bookmarked a couple and I was really happy about what they've done. So they have this boot camp where boys come in and they mentor them, grown-up men, they serve as models for this boy. They talk about, it's like a boot camp or a summer sort of camp, and I love it. It was really a beautiful thing when I saw it. I was like, okay, this is beautiful. We have hope. But please, if something like that is dropping in your heart, this is your cue. This is me championing you on to please start that initiative today. Start that movement today. It doesn't have to be something too serious. I feel sometimes overthinking things it leads to analysis paralysis. Don't think too much about it. Just start it. It could be that little boy that is your neighbor's son that is so confused about, oh, my mommy wants me to be a doctor. And this boy is supposed to be a dancer. Just mentor that child and make sure that child gets good advice. And if you can, speak with the parents to allow that child go for what fuels his passion and fulfill his dream on time, instead of just going to waste his time in medical school or in law school or becoming a pilot and he doesn't even care about a plane. That is going to be your own contribution. You don't have to sit on the United Nations Assembly Board pushing policies. Those that have been sent there will do that, and they will do that beautifully well. So you are your own little corner in church, down the street, anywhere you are, your neighborhood, just mentor a little boy, speak up for someone, fight for someone, pay someone's school fees, feed that hungry boy. Yeah, just do something. Bless the world with a kindness from your own heart. You might not have really received it, growing up. So break that cycle. Let it end with you. Find love. Find peace. All right? And pass the peace on to someone else. It's painful, yeah, but let go of that trauma. Heal. And don't pass it on. So you hold yourself the responsibility. You also owe that person to whom you've been sent to help your healing, your becoming, your blooming on time. All right, so this. I think I'm going to pin this too. So the other part I'm leaving, I'm just going to pin them in lemon green. And this is intentional, like I want the dress to be in darker colors, so the feed at the background can be very colorful. I just want to give this background of a boy growing up in very peaceful and lovely environments, which is really the foundation, because I feel a lot of men that struggles today started from their foundation. Something snapped. It wasn't their fault, but it happened, and some are yet to recover. Some are recovering, and some don't even know that they're broken, they're hurting, and they need healing, you know. But whatever category that is, it's fine. If this message find you today, find healing, forgive. It's hard, but please forgive and move on. Find hope, find love again, and be happy. All right? Be happy. If no one has ever said it, this is me saying it to you. I love you. You matter. You're important. Your soul is beautiful. Your heart is beautiful. You're a good person. You're a very good person. And don't let whatever has happened in the past, don't even let the fear of the future hold you back. Or, you know, guilt trip you and make you feel like you're not good enough. That is the lie of the devil. You are a beautiful soul. And you're worth all the love in the world. And I love you. I love you. All right? So stop struggling. Find help if you need to find help. Heal. Heal that little boy, that little girl in your soul. Heal that little boy that has been trapped for years from that trauma, from that abuse, from that rape, from that painful experience, from that emotional torture, verbal abuse. Heal that little child and let him or her come out to play again. All right. Hi, Amanda. Thanks for logging in. Hi, Eloha. I hope I pronounced your name well. I'm sorry. I'm Giamo. Is that how to pronounce it? Hey, where are you tuning in from? Amanda, hello. Hi. Please give me a like the video, like the video, like the video. All right. So we're having quite some deep conversations this evening, and it's a beautiful direction. You know, because like we said, heart is therapy, and it's fine if our conversations go in this direction sometimes, because this is free counseling session here. You're welcome. You're welcome, my darling. So heart is one beautiful way to heal. Heart is a great, great therapeutic, you know. It's in professional heart therapy practice. This is what is prescribed, just like a physician, general physician will prescribe drugs for you, you know, for headache and whatnot. This is what will be prescribed for you to relax and all, you know, and it works like magic. There's been testimonials to that effect, you know. Thinking of, I think I was just going with another type of tool for the zipper. I don't know, should that be the color for the zipper or should I use something else? I think I'll just stick with this for the zipper, but I'm going to make it darker so it stands out. So yeah, if we prioritize the foundation, which is these children, then we're going to have more healthy adults in our society, which will go on to become fathers, leaders in their home, you know, take up positions of leadership across board. And you know, the core of society is family. So if things go wrong there, then every other thing, you're building on shaky foundation. building on shaky foundation. Because the home is the cell of society, is the smallest unit of society. Just like cell makes up the entire body system, the smallest form of the human anatomy, the smallest unit. So the family is the smallest unit of society. So if things snap there, then things are gonna snap in society. So if you're looking to solve the problem of society, go back to the home front and fix the problem of fatherhood, fix the problem of motherhood, fix the problem of parenting, fix the problem of picking a spouse in the first place, because I think that's where it starts from. Pick the right one, be the right one, raise right children, and our society will be the best for it. Right? All right. Okay. So I intentionally make this bag pink just to bring in that plot twist. Boys carry pink bag too, please. It's just bag, nothing too serious. All right. So fix the family, fix the society, fix the boy child, you fix the man, and everyone is happy. All right. This is going to be what now? I'll use lemongrass stew for that one. I'm still going to use lemongrass for this part. We've got a lot of grown men in society now that are still struggling with wounds from childhood. It's painful, it's sad, but it's not their fault, but it's what it is. And so I encourage them to heal. I encourage them to be honest with themselves, to be genuine, to ask questions like, who am I? Why do I do this? Why do I react to situations like this? Why do I feel like this when people say this? Why does these things trigger me? Why do I get angry when someone said this? Why are you having failing relationships? Why are your friends pulling away? What is happening? What are you doing wrong? A plot twist, what are you doing right? And is not right for the people you're keeping as company. Maybe you're in the wrong company and you need to shift base. These are the honest questions. Painful, but honest, because you have to make some decisions that it may make you cry sometimes, but it's the path to growth. It's like the morphing of a caterpillar into a butterfly. It's an interesting process, but it comes with its own struggles, but the result is definitely a beautiful, astonishing butterfly. I don't know, did I overpaint that? I want him to be a boy, not some weirdo. I just really hope I didn't paint that in a weird way. Yeah, I want him to have brown eyes. I'm loving this brown eyes these days. It's just beautiful, organic, and I just love it. Okay, there we go. This hair, nope, not gonna stress. I'll just color it in. Just switch here and there, because you're not gonna stress me. Nope. So I won't go into details with the hair. I'll just make some nice. Oh, it's coming out real good. You know, with this simple, but you know, talk about playing when you're making art and not be too serious with yourself. Okay, this is good. I love this direction. Okay. Okay. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. The sunflower. This sunflower right here. Yep, there we go. Yellow for the sunflower. Oh, finally, we're bringing in some bright yellow. I always love working with yellow. It's a mood lifter. I say that a lot of times. Yellow is such a great mood lifter. Like, just lifts your mood the most beautiful way. Okay, however this is coming out, this is beautiful. Alright, alrighty. And then the inside is going to be orange, right? Yes, orange. I think they are dotted. They're dotted orange. Hi guys, please like the video, and if you're yet to subscribe, please subscribe to our channel and be part of this amazing art community, because we have an information and announcements coming up soon. Fingers crossed, you don't want to miss that. You don't want to miss that. Nope, you don't. Trust me, you will love it. You will love it. Okay, I think I should be done with one side before jumping to the other side. Okay. I will use a generous amount of yellow in this background because it's been missing in action for a while, so you might bring it in now. Right, then we'll go on to this. Should be make this green, yeah, their feet. Please, have you liked the video yet? If you're yet to like the video, please do. Like. Alright, I think this is good. This is good. Let me bring in some orange here. Okay. And here, Promaka in Mandarin. I'm using the. Okay, I'm going to move this here now. Okay, this is good. All right, we're good. And this right here. And this right here. All right. Yellow to the rescue. All right. All right, then we'll move to the green. Okay, there you go. Okay, let me see how this is coming together with the. Yeah, I think it's a good one. It's a good one. Now for the clouds, I'll just do something not too fancy, just to represent the clouds up there. You know, cloud. All right, so I think I'll move this to this side. What color should I use now for this field? So would So I'll come in now with the yellow to represent the sunshine. It's all joy here. That's the theme of this drawing. Represent a boy grown in absolute love, absolute joy, and true awesomeness, which is the foundation to building a truly awesome society. So start with one person, and then you move to the next. Or you do everything at once. How beautiful that will be. Yep, okay, let's see. What T's are we crossing, what I's are we dotting now? I think we're good. I don't think I want to bring in any more color. Maybe here, just to give some context. I really want the background to be a very, very colorful one, Debating that the foundation was a very colorful and beautiful childhood that sets the tone for the boy's journey throughout life. If the foundation be destroyed, what can the righteous do? What can the righteous do? A preserved childhood is better than a repaired adulthood. So it's best you groom them the best way rather than trying to repair. They already had it. Yeah, repair is necessary and absolutely everyone at that phase. I'm championing you on. Get help. Whatever you need, Get help, heal, be fine, and be the best, absolutely best human that God has created you to be. Nonetheless, the best to society building is to get it right the first time, which is focusing on the foundation. The boy child, the girl child. Raise them right, and we'll always have a healthy and beautiful society. So yeah, that's for tonight. This is a very long one, and rightfully so. I'm happy. I love it. This is Oba. Maybe we should name him Adi. No, I think we just name him Oba. Because this right here, yeah, that's the picture. Healthy childhood that breeds a man fit to be a king. So yeah, I think we'll leave the name as Oba. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in for tonight's session. I love you guys. See ya in the next session. Ciao. Bye-bye.